Hey everybody, Arbith here, and welcome to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the world of hacking. Now, before you picture some shadowy figure in a hoodie surrounded by glowing screens, let's clear the air. Hacking, in its simplest form, is just about finding creative solutions to problems, often involving technology. But like any tool, it can be used for good or, well, not so good. We're going to break down the different types of hacking, from the good guys in the white hats to the not-so-friendly folks in the black hats, and even those rocking a morally ambiguous grey hat. We'll explore how they do what they do, the impact it has on our digital lives, and why it's more important than ever to understand this ever-evolving landscape. So, whether you're a tech enthusiast, a concerned citizen, or just curious about the world behind the screen, grab your favorite drink, settle in, and let's unravel the mysteries of hacking together. Welcome to our deep dive into the world of hacking. Today we'll explore what hacking is, the different types, and how it impacts our digital lives. All right, first up, let's talk about the good guys, the white hat hackers. These are the ethical hackers, the ones who use their knowledge for good. Think of them like digital superheroes fighting to keep our data safe from the forces of evil. They use the same tools and techniques as black hat hackers, but with one key difference: permission. White hat hackers are hired by companies and organizations to find vulnerabilities in their systems before the bad guys do. It's like a security audit on steroids. They'll try to hack into networks, applications, even physical security systems, all to identify weaknesses. Then they report their findings back to the company so they can fix the vulnerabilities and strengthen their defenses. One of the most common types of white hat hacking is penetration testing, or pen testing for short. It's basically a simulated cyber attack where ethical hackers try to breach a system's defenses, just like a real attacker would. This helps organizations identify and fix security holes before they can be exploited. But white hat hacking isn't just about breaking in, it's also about building better defenses. Many ethical hackers are experts in cybersecurity and work to develop more secure software, hardware, and network infrastructure. So, next time you hear about a company getting hacked, remember that it's not always a bad thing. Sometimes it's the white hats doing their job, finding vulnerabilities and making the digital world a safer place for everyone. These guys are the digital equivalent of that friend who tells you you've got spinach in your teeth. They might embarrass you a little, but ultimately they're looking out for you. Now, let's talk about the dark side of the hacking world, the black hat hackers. These are the folks who give hacking a bad name. They're the ones who break into systems without permission, often with malicious intent. Think of them as the digital bank robbers, out to steal your data, your money, or just wreak havoc for the fun of it. Their motivations can vary. Some are driven by financial gain, looking to steal credit card numbers, bank account details, or valuable data they can sell on the dark web. Others are motivated by revenge, looking to take down a company or individual they have a grudge against. And then there are those who hack for political reasons, looking to disrupt or influence events. Black hat hackers use a variety of techniques to achieve their goals, from sophisticated malware and phishing attacks to social engineering and exploiting vulnerabilities in software and hardware. They're constantly developing new methods to stay ahead of the curve, making the battle against cybercrime a constant game of cat and mouse. The impact of black hat hacking can be devastating. Data breaches can result in millions of people having their personal information stolen, leading to identity theft, financial loss, and reputational damage. Ransomware attacks can cripple businesses and critical infrastructure, costing companies millions of dollars in lost revenue and recovery costs. It's important to remember that black hat hackers are criminals, and their actions have real-world consequences. While it can be tempting to romanticize the idea of the lone hacker fighting the system, the reality is that cybercrime is a serious problem that affects us all. All right, so we've talked about the good guys and the bad guys, but what about those who fall somewhere in between? That's where our grey hat hackers come in. These are the folks who operate in a moral grey area. They might hack into systems without permission, but not necessarily with malicious intent. Think of them as digital Robin Hoods, taking from the insecure and, well, sometimes just keeping it. Grey hat hackers often justify their actions by claiming they're exposing vulnerabilities and forcing companies to improve their security. They might find a security flaw in a website and, instead of reporting it through proper channels, publicly disclose it, shaming the company into fixing it. While their intentions might be good, their methods are often illegal. Hacking into a system without permission is still a crime, even if you don't steal anything or cause any damage. And publicly disclosing vulnerabilities without giving companies time to fix them can actually put users at risk. Grey hat hackers walk a fine line between ethical hacking and cybercrime. While they might not be motivated by personal gain or malicious intent, their actions can still have serious consequences. It's a complex issue with no easy answers, and it highlights the constantly evolving ethical landscape of the digital world. So what do you think? Are grey hat hackers heroes or villains? Let me know in the comments below. Now let's dive into a specific hacking technique that's become increasingly common and dangerous: phishing. Imagine this: you get an email that looks like it's from your bank. It's got the official logo, your name spelled correctly, even a familiar greeting. The email says there's been suspicious activity on your account and urges you to click a link to verify your information. Sounds believable, right? Well, that's exactly what a phisher is counting on. See, phishing is all about deception. It's the digital equivalent of a wolf in sheep's clothing, tricking you into giving up your sensitive information like passwords, credit card numbers, or social security numbers. These phishing emails can be incredibly convincing. They often use social engineering tactics, playing on your emotions like fear, urgency, or even curiosity to get you to act without thinking. They might impersonate a trusted source like your bank, a social media platform, or even a colleague. And it's not just emails. Phishing attacks can come through text messages, social media messages, even phone calls. That's called phishing, by the way. The goal is always the same: to trick you into clicking a malicious link, opening an infected attachment, or giving up your personal information. So, how do you protect yourself from these digital anglers? First and foremost, be skeptical. Don't click on links or open attachments from unknown senders. Double-check the sender's address carefully, and if something feels off, it probably is. Remember, your bank will never ask for your password or credit card details over email. If you're ever unsure about an email or message, contact the organization directly using their official contact information, not the details provided in the suspicious communication. Stay vigilant, be aware, and don't take the bait. So there you have it, a glimpse into the world of hacking. We've covered the good, the bad, and the ethically ambiguous, explored the techniques they use, and most importantly, how you can protect yourself. Remember, knowledge is power, and in the digital age, understanding the threats is the first step to staying safe. This is just the tip of the iceberg, though. There's a whole lot more to explore in the world of hacking, from specific techniques and tools to the constantly evolving landscape of cybercrime and cybersecurity. So, if you're interested in learning more, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. Until next time, stay curious, stay vigilant, and keep exploring the ever-fascinating world of tech. And remember, if you're thinking about trying out any of this stuff yourself, always stick to ethical hacking. There are plenty of legal and safe ways to learn and practice your skills. Stay safe out there, Internet Explorers. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the world of hacking. Stay tuned for more in-depth explorations of specific hacking techniques and how to protect yourself. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more tech insights.